Trini at it again earlier. We heading out to the beach. We ain't too sure which one as yet, but we heading out to the beach. The entire family pumping. And yeah, it's gonna be a little spearfishing. Fortunately, this time all they might actually get to see what we're doing. Fingers crossed. We are waiting for Jazz right now. So yeah, we outside Starbucks right now, as you can see. And I come to order this lemonade here. Not sponsored. And this little youth man here tell me that he wants a cheese dashing. Pause for dramatic effect. Jazzy! Get it. Monkey. Come on.
We're going beach now?
Yes, we're going in the beach now. We going in the beach today?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jasmine at the same time, so I have to cut the video there. Yeah, we're leaving now. See you there. Hey, Ethan. Danish boy, Danish. What's going on in the back there? All feeding session.
It's Lily's first time going in the water.
Oh yeah, all yeah. So it's Lily's first time going into the water. She finally get she first set her shots, and but that's around the same time that Jasmine entered the water the same time. So yeah, it's a tradition almost. Next 20 children, all of them, as soon as they get their first shot, that's it. They're in the water. Oh yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, so we on the way, and I just decided that we will be heading across the Anchorage. Reason being, right now if I head across the Macquarie, it's about lunchtime. That's the time the lifeguards normally reach, and if they are there, they would not allow me to go into the water. Even though I don't spearfish in the Bay Area, they wouldn't even allow me to go into the water to get out to the hunting ground. So that's a bus scene for me. I will head across the Anchorage. I have one particular wreck that I know for sure I will always get power. There's a kind of angel looking kind of fish. Power is a fish that we eat, we shoot, we hunt. And I shot again that day, so at least I would not leave empty-handed. The only reason or the only way that I might decide against it later down is if the water too murky. Because you have to go half your way down next to the wreck to get power. I don't know why they did this swimming so deep, but yeah, and now I'm doing a solo dive today. Brandon not there, Obed not there, Robert not there. So it's a solo dive. I wouldn't do them kind of dives by myself, especially not in murky water, because they're all kind of crazy things when you find in our water. And murky water with sketchy creatures equals a recipe for disaster. I ain't doing that. Well, you can't see why they see, but it had this bag flying on the highway.
Yes, yes.
It was real cool. Oh, yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, Liam. So, currently, was gazing up. Suit down. All the hand on in the background me right now. It has happened. Shit is going on there. All of this lovely mud water going in to that water. You can see that's creeping and going out, which basically means today is not my day to dive. But the family's still here, so we waited out. I'm most likely not gonna be able to shoot any kind of fish, but we'll still bait. I ain't coming out of the suit because that water can be cool. Well, it's for the lily time. First time going in the water. Not that bad anymore.
I'm a boat. I mean, I'm a boat. I'm a boat. My hair. My purple hair.
So what show going on here? Yeah, I almost fall with your phone in my hand. Who would I be laughing? What show going on here, Olya? What show is going on there? How often all you see this in the beach? Well, so how often all you see people laughing like that? A good laugh, you know. I want to be happy like Olya right now. So I did end up diving, and this is what it looked like. Now in this video, you can see me lining up on some mullets. I don't know why. Somehow our boy keep forgetting to take off the safety. Like you could see me line up shots multiple times here. Throughout the entire video, you would notice that I had shots lined up, pull the trigger, and realize, crap, safety on. So you can see me approaching the bow of this boat here. Now this boat not really that deep down, but pay no attention to that fact. Approaching the bow here and I seen a whole bunch of small snappers and I get excited. But then something tell me something watching here from the right hand side. Hey, look, power away. Pull the trigger too late and well, you could imagine what happened next. I missed that shot. Now after that failed attempt, I decided to come back by the bow of the boat here and take my time, you know, line up the shot, wait for the good fish, and then just like that, bada bing, bada boom. First snapper on board. Now you all had to bear this in mind, eh? What all you seeing here through the camera right now, the camera is a lot closer to the fish than I am. So basically, I can see diddly squat here. You could clearly see how much snappers just swimming past, and it just giving me chance after chance, but I can actually see them. So if all again vex in the comment section, yeah, sorry, I really couldn't see. Now again, you see me approaching the wreck from the eastern side here, and you can see plenty power, and on the left hand side closer on the boat you can see plenty snappers. I didn't decide to take this shot because I already didn't think that I would be able to get a clean shot without getting tangled up somehow. Now you see me posing with the gun here, but like 2 seconds after that, one of the bands actually like burst on me. So that was pretty much the end of this particular dive. Well, all in all, it was a nice dive. It was successful, and here you could see a random puffer fish. I thought earlier would I like to see that, so yeah, here we go, puffy. Right, all here. So, you know this way, Trini. At the end of the day, we had to take it out from here now. And we taking it into the kitchen. So we had to head home. We got the kitchen obviously here. And yeah, this might just turn into a kitchen cook. You having fun?
Yeah.
I tell you, you have 5 minutes in the water and you decide to spend your 5 minutes in the water on the sand. You don't talk. You, back in the water. It's only one night where I was hunting is down. You see that pole coming out of the water there by that boat will flip over. Just zoom. It can't zoom. But anyway, right there is which part I was diving. All them fish you see in the thumbnail, yeah, right there come from. There's a little bit of people when you park in inside. Lord, let me get a little favor up inside here now. I am getting a little look at park right here, boy. Lord, thank you for the favor, boy. Thank you for that. So earlier, coming down the road and apparently the regatta is still going on. So I decided we stop. But the whole place lined with traffic. Whole place lined with cars. You can't get parking no way. And somehow God does come through dog because like if you see that park here, if you see that park, God alone give me that park. But anyhow, we here in the regatta and yeah, take a look at the footage. So that's what's going on here. If all you recognize here, we just have baptism here every so often. What you coming back here then?
Huh?
What you coming back?
Yay! But I didn't get to him. I guess for somebody else.
Okay, Ariel, which part we get that back up now? So right about now it's time to cut some slits into the fish to get some, we want to increase the surface area so that the seasoning that we put in could actually, get the takey into the fish properly. We in Trinidad, we like to make sure that we season we stuff, especially we meat properly. I didn't wait for that, boy. Right out in the gallery, man. This is how we just do it. Don't mind if I do. Should be enough. Yeah, so we now pick this literally right in front. I've gone through the inside. Actually, I need to hold payment. Like, I don't even bother taking out the seeds because, yeah, busy was good up. You need it, or it has serious, you know? And that's serious. So this, some nice little slices from this. Now ideally, you want to take all the seeds from this because seeds are a big no-no when it comes to roasting fish. That's generally speaking, you don't want seeds in your roast fish or your baked fish. Lime seeds are a no-no. Right, so I'm making the glaze for this thing, and we coming in first with, yeah, well, you could probably guess how I just start my sauces. You always start with Swiss dog. I'm not sponsored by Swiss, but I just really love how Swiss just do their stuff. I don't want to use any of my hot sauce in this, so I'm using the spicy version of this, and then my hot sauce are a little too spicy now. Then we coming in with paying attention to the fact that it's high. I just get emotional when I start using my apple cider vinegar, and that's the gist of it. Apple cider vinegar. Then I coming in here with some ginger soy sauce. Again, pay no attention to the fact that is chief. This is just the one I happen to have on hand. I ain't complaining. If chief want to sponsor me, hit me up. Well, the wifey put together this kind of concoction here that have black pepper, ginger powder, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. I think the only thing that's missing is really salt. And yeah, you get this a good little stir because it does stir itself, you know. But this is an all-in-one sauce here. You could do anything with this sauce. You could make this for your wontons. You could make this to put on chicken and bake it if you want. All you're really missing from this, you could add some pimentos or whatever. Some hot pepper, sweet pepper, and yeah, you use this for your honey barbecue wings if you want to do. You could try a bit of honey in this too. I am not going to waste honey on this right now because it's fish. I care for my fish to be all that sweet, if you know what I'm talking about. The dive itself was done sweet. We need no more sweetness than that. Now we starting the actual operation here. Coming here with some extra virgin olive oil, because you know we like them untouched, so it had to be extra virgin. Make sure that you know it get coated properly because you don't want this A sticking to the pan, and B you don't really want it burning, so this would kind of cause it to in a kind of way fry in the oven as opposed to burn in the oven. And yeah, you could be a little generous with it. I do is olive oil, so I mean it's not like it all that bad, you know. So this is the portion here when I start adding the seasoning to the fish. Yes, let the fish kinda spread out like that, and make sure you know you get in between the gaps, you know, all where you would want to get it. Oh, he's Trinidadians. He's not white people, English people. No offense, but all of those seasoned to we standards. We like to make sure that we think well seasoned. If you're watching from our way, come to Trinidad and taste the food, and then you'd understand why we like we seasoning so much. Now here is where the sauce coming in now. Now done develop this sauce here. Now we're not using out all the sauce because afterward I'll be probably going through it with some fries to eat with us. Some fries to go, French fries. If you're looking away, yeah, that's what we call fries. So we call that in Trinidad, we call that chips. Ow! If all you wondering why I bought ow, I did not cut off the fins from this thing. I said fish don't look like fish if you cut off the fins, so why cutting it off for? And that's exactly why I cut off the fins. But now we coming in with this thing here. There are the onions that we will stuff on the inside. Now notice how big I cut the onions, because again, wifey don't really like onions. I don't know if she did. I think she just cried because of the onions, and that's why she don't like them. I don't know. Which really is with onions here? Anyhow, the onions just there to give it a little flavor, a little extra something. And then now we come in and stuff some lime and things inside it. Regain it good. Squeeze out the lime and anything, and I shoving the whole lime back inside the fish. Poor fish again. I don't think this fish wake up this morning and realize that he was going and being a video in my kitchen. But for all the fish watching right now, you next. All I thought I was done. Nope. Coming in with some fresh green seasoning. I tell you, it's a well seasoned fish. Let me tell you something. In Trinidad and Tobago, we only have dry season and wet season. So if we say here what, because we don't have winter and fall and autumn and spring and all of that, we gonna make we own seasoning. So here what you see, green season all here. Green season. And look at it now. If that is not a beautiful sight, tell me what else is now. Tell me what is. Beauty. Well, now this is where we're going into the bacon portion of this video. Now what I didn't tell you is basically about 10 minutes ago I set the oven to 350, and now this puppy here, or these fish here rather, gonna be baking for the next 35 to 40 minutes at 350. Right on there. When that truth here, the oven rather, ow. Even with this cloth here, it is burning up. Yeah, look at that fish now. Oh, watch it now. Talk to me nicely. Yes! I want to know something, eh? From the bottom of my heart. I love doing this. Look at that. That me just come off in. And well, remember, this is the situation. I don't drown my meat in sauce. Watch me now. I have no words right now. All I can tell you is I have fish, you don't have fish. But if you want to do something like this, on a serious note, you could shout me and we could probably organize a little trip or something. I have other partners that is divert too, or they probably know an ex-man that is divert. Trini Spearfishing and Adventures. Yeah, you can make a day, out of it, and you can enjoy some fish just like this. But guys, that is pretty much the end of this video. And what I would like for you to do for me, because if I can't do this, all you have to let me know if I wasted my time or not. How you going to help me out? Well, first you hit that subscribe button. Somebody, I know you did. Hit that thumbs up and shoot my comment. Let me know if you like the video, if you didn't like the video, what you didn't like about the video. I would like to know what I don't know. So, let me know. See ya.